Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about TPKs or total party kills. And in this video I'm going to give you 3 alternate ideas that you can use instead of resulting in killing all your players. So for those of you who don't know, a TPK or a total party kill is when a DM accidentally kills all the player characters at their table. Now this can happen through a number of things: a trap that was too powerful, an unbalanced encounter, or players just being idiots and rushing into something or not thinking something through. And so these situations can happen, and I've had them happen myself. Most of the time it's players going into a situation that, despite being a DM and being like, this is going to be very dangerous, this is going to be almost impossible to do, the players being cocky as they are still try to do it anyway. But yes, I'm going to give you 3 alternative solutions to, rather than just every player dying and restarting the whole campaign or going from square one again. These are 3 different little scenarios that you can play out. So the first one I have is, I call it was all a dream. Now this is the most cliche one, I feel, of the 3. So it'd be the situation of, if all your players die, they suddenly all wake up from a deep sleep where they last took their last long rest. And they were all sharing the exact same dream about the events that were to come. And basically this puts them in the scenario of, will they continue on their current path knowing their fate, or will they take a different approach to the situation, hoping for a less disastrous outcome, or will they abandon the quest altogether knowing that they're doomed to fail? Like I said, this is the most cliche one, but it is a soft reset that you can do as a DM and as a table, that maybe the players don't want to give up the characters, but they still want to try to get through the scenario safely, and so you essentially give them a second whack at it. The second option I have, or scenario, is I just call it prisoners. Is the players wake up to find themselves captured and chained up by the people they went to slay. Now you're in a completely different situation. The players must escape this new scenario and see if they can get out with their lives. A little twist on this one could be is that the players wake up during like a ritual and realize they are being the sacrifices for a greater threat, and so this kind of brings in another dynamic of, not only do the players now have to try escape this situation, but also there's a really dangerous creature in the scenario, and will they survive or won't they? I feel that one's a little bit more lethal, but once again, that's a fun one because I know players, or in my experience, players really enjoy a good like escape kind of a setting, or should I say like a session where, you know, they're stuck in one place and they got to get out. In my experience, they really enjoy that. So prisoners is not the worst one, and this way at least the story continues and you're not resetting anything. And last but not least, I call this one the Avengers. This is when the players become new characters, and these new characters' first mission is to go and find out what happened to the old the old party, the ones that died, unfortunately. These new characters can arrive at this at the site where the players died. They could find them dead, they could find some of the members still alive, or it could be one of the previous scenarios I mentioned before, such as them being prisoners, or they stumble upon the ritual actually happening. And that's a fun little scenario where you then have the players controlling 2 different characters dealing with this deadly threat. This gives the players the opportunity to decide whether or not they want to continue with their new characters, or if they want to go back to the previous one because they like that one a little bit more. And this isn't the worst idea, because I feel it gives not only a little bit of a refresher to some players, because I know as long campaigns continue on, some people get a little bit bored of their characters or the mechanics around their class, and this gives people the option to potentially play something new, or if for those people who were really attached to their character, they can go back to the old one. And personally, I like the prisoners one most because it continues the story, but if I had to, I'd then go with the Avengers one. I'm not a fan personally of it. It was all a dream. I feel it's a little bit cliche, but I can understand why some parties or tables would do it. Nonetheless, if you find yourself in a TPK situation, The most important thing to do is to talk to your players. Find out what they want to do. Do they want to keep with their characters? Then by all means go with the dream. But if they don't want the give us a second opportunity, continue with the prisoner's route. If they all feel like they want to try something new, go with the Avengers route, because that way if they decide after maybe 2 or 3 sessions they don't like this new character, they want to go back to their old one, that possibility is there. I'd love to know what some of my fellow DMs other situations they've come up with for when they've created TPKs. Do you do the hard reset? Do you do one of the options I have mentioned? Or do you have your own clever mechanic or scenario that you use whenever you accidentally kill all the players at your table? I'd love to find out, so please do say so in the comment section below if you have anything that comes to mind. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I really appreciate it. We hit 60 subscribers there last week, and I can't thank you all so much. 60 is just insane. I honestly was hoping I'd hit 50 by the end of September, but the fact that we got to 60 before the end of August is just mind-blowing. Thank you all so much. If you enjoy this type of content, guys, please hit the subscribe button. There's so much more to come. We do weekly videos every Saturday, and make sure you turn the notification bell on so you never miss that weekly video. Guys, I hope you have an amazing day, amazing D&D sessions, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.